Have you ever wondered how relationships evolve as we age, and what keeps them thriving through the years? Whether you're in a long-term relationship or navigating a new one, it's essential to understand that as men grow older, emotional connections change. In this video, we're going to explore the transformative journey relationships take as we age and how you can keep your bonds strong, even in later years. From the importance of maintaining affection to the challenges of pursuing relationships with younger partners, we'll dive into how you can ensure your relationship remains fulfilling and authentic. Stick around until the end to discover actionable insights on emotional intimacy, communication, and patience, things every man needs to know for a thriving, lasting relationship. Why you need to watch this video. As you age, the emotional dynamics in relationships evolve, and it's crucial to understand that what starts with intense physical attraction eventually matures into something far deeper: emotional intimacy, trust, and companionship. The key to a long-lasting connection lies in nurturing this bond and adapting to the changes that come with time. Whether it's maintaining small, intimate gestures of affection or recognizing the need for clear, open communication, these are the foundations that ensure love continues to grow. You'll also learn how the desire for younger partners might be rooted in a search for vitality, but comes with its own set of challenges, understanding emotional needs, expectations, and life stages. And perhaps most importantly, we'll discuss how authenticity, patience, and intimacy are what truly sustain a relationship as we get older. By embracing these truths, you'll be better equipped to navigate the complexities of relationships at any stage in life. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. I'm eager to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoy the content, please comment 1 below. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave a 0. Your feedback is crucial as it helps me create better videos that align with your interests. Now, let's get started. First, men need to understand that as they grow older, emotional connections evolve. As men age, it's absolutely essential for them to fully understand that the emotional connections within relationships naturally transform and evolve. What begins with intense physical attraction, often tied to youthful vitality and appearances, matures into something much more profound and meaningful as time passes. This shift, though sometimes difficult, is inevitable and can be one of the most rewarding aspects of a relationship. Over the years, couples will inevitably face physical changes and challenges that cannot be overcome through strength or willpower alone, but rather through mutual understanding, patience, and deep respect. The youthful spark, which may have initially been centered on outward appearances and physical attraction, gradually fades and gives way to something deeper, a bond built on emotional intimacy, shared experiences, and an unspoken understanding. The energy of a young, infatuated relationship often shifts into the warmth and depth of true companionship. This transformation, though different, can be incredibly beautiful and fulfilling if nurtured correctly. However, too many men overlook the importance of maintaining gestures of love and affection as they age. In the whirlwind of life's challenges, work, health issues, caregiving, and the many responsibilities that come with getting older, it's easy to let the small, intimate moments of affection slip away. Yet, even as we grow older, these gestures of tenderness are more important than ever in keeping a relationship strong and connected. It's easy to forget that these acts of love are not just for the beginning of a relationship. They are the glue that holds the bond together over the years. Small acts of affection, such as a thoughtful compliment, a tender kiss on the cheek, or a heartfelt moment of emotional intimacy, can revitalize the relationship in ways that feel incredibly profound. They can breathe new life into a partnership, preventing it from falling into a monotonous routine where the emotional connection fades into the background. It's these everyday moments of kindness, consideration, and care that can make the difference between a relationship that thrives and one that simply endures. Each touch, each word of appreciation, each moment of emotional vulnerability has the power to reaffirm the bond and keep the connection flourishing, even in the face of life's inevitable challenges. As men grow older, many also face the complex desire to pursue relationships with younger women. This is often driven by the longing to relive their youth, to feel desired once more, or to recapture a time in their lives when things felt more vibrant and full of possibilities. It's natural for older men to find themselves attracted to younger women, but it's crucial to understand that this choice often comes with layers of emotional complexity and potential pitfalls. The idea of seeking out youth can be tempting, but it is also an illusion that can lead to confusion and frustration. While the older man may seek a sense of stability, emotional security, and a deep connection, the younger woman is likely in a different phase of her own life. Her ambitions, dreams, and priorities are often still developing, and the gap in life experiences can lead to significant mismatches in expectations and desires. The older man may want companionship and a steady emotional connection, while the younger woman may still be searching for her own path, figuring out her career, exploring her independence, and defining her own aspirations for the future. This contrast in life stages can create a dynamic that is rife with tension and emotional disconnect, as both partners may feel misunderstood or unfulfilled. It's important to acknowledge that while the attraction to someone younger can be rooted in a desire to recapture youth, it also comes with the realization that the life priorities and expectations of both partners may not align in ways that are truly sustainable. Whether in a relationship with a longtime partner or with someone significantly younger, there is one core truth that cannot be overlooked: authenticity. The strength of any relationship lies in the ability to be open, honest, and vulnerable with your partner. Many older men often feel the societal pressure to appear youthful, energetic, and vibrant, sometimes going to great lengths to project an image of perpetual youth. This desire to appear younger than they really are, whether through physical appearance, behavior, or lifestyle choices, can lead to feelings of insecurity and emotional strain. It may even cause them to suppress their true feelings and needs in order to meet perceived expectations, rather than embracing who they really are. However, the most fulfilling and enduring relationships are those built on self-acceptance and genuine connection. Being authentic about your desires, your limitations, and your true self is crucial to avoiding misunderstandings and preventing the relationship from becoming a source of stress or disappointment. When men embrace their age, their experiences, and their vulnerabilities, they are able to connect with their partner on a much deeper level. The true strength in love doesn't come from pretending to be someone we're not, but from the courage to be vulnerable, to share our true selves, and to accept the person we are, regardless of our age. This authenticity creates a bond that is built on mutual respect, emotional intimacy, and genuine love, qualities that can withstand the test of time and carry a relationship through even the toughest moments. In the end, relationships, whether with a longtime partner or someone much younger, thrive when both individuals can show up as their true selves. The most powerful connections are those that evolve over time, built on honesty, trust, and an unwavering willingness to nurture the bond. Time will change the physical aspects of a relationship, but it doesn't have to diminish the emotional connection. When both partners embrace the aging process together, showing love, affection, and authenticity in every step of the journey, their relationship can flourish in ways that are rich, fulfilling, and deeply meaningful. The key to enduring love is not to try to stop time, but to fully embrace each moment and each phase of the relationship with openness, care, and a shared commitment to growing together. The second critical aspect that every older man needs to consider in romantic relationships, especially as they age, is the undeniable importance of clear, honest, and open communication. Over time, many couples, particularly elderly couples, may fall into the trap of complacency and silence, believing that after years of being together, they no longer need to express their thoughts, feelings, or concerns. They assume that the years of shared experiences have created a deep enough understanding between them that words are no longer necessary. However, this silence can often lead to emotional distance, and what once felt like a strong, unbreakable bond can begin to fray at the edges. It's all too common for small issues or minor irritations to go unspoken, brushed aside in the name of peace or comfort. But over time, these unresolved feelings begin to accumulate, silently building a wall of resentment and unaddressed tension. When couples stop communicating openly, they inadvertently create space for misunderstandings, unmet needs, and a sense of emotional disconnect that can slowly chip away at the foundation of their relationship. Maintaining consistent and respectful dialogue is crucial for keeping a relationship strong and healthy, particularly in later years. It's about more than just discussing major life decisions or problems. It's about creating a safe space where both partners feel comfortable expressing their thoughts, feelings, and concerns, no matter how big or small. Addressing discomforts or doubts in a mature, empathetic way is key to preventing emotional isolation. When both partners engage in regular, heartfelt conversations, it fosters deeper intimacy, renews the sense of closeness, and prevents unnecessary misunderstandings that could slowly wear down the bond. It's important to remember that true emotional intimacy thrives on vulnerability, and vulnerability can only exist in an environment of open, honest communication. In relationships where silence begins to take root, it's easy to forget the power that words can have in nurturing and protecting the love that has been built over time. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. For older men involved in relationships with younger women, the necessity of clear communication becomes even more pronounced. The age difference between partners often brings with it contrasting expectations and perspectives on life, which can lead to misunderstandings and emotional strain. For example, while the older man may be seeking stability, calm, and emotional security, the younger woman might still be exploring her own ambitions, yearning for adventure, and navigating the complexities of her personal and professional growth. These differing goals and desires, if left unspoken, can easily lead to frustration, confusion, and unmet expectations on both sides. The older man might feel that his need for security and tranquility is not being respected, while the younger woman might feel that her desire for excitement and independence is being stifled. If these issues are not openly discussed and resolved, they can create emotional gaps that are difficult to bridge. A successful relationship between an older man and a younger woman hinges on clarity and mutual understanding about each person's desires, goals, and expectations for the future. Without open conversations about these differences, frustration can mount, and what started as an exciting and fulfilling relationship can become a source of stress and disappointment. Moreover, it's crucial for the older man to recognize and communicate his own needs and limitations without fear of judgment or rejection. As men age, they may feel a pressure to keep up with the physical, emotional, and social demands of a younger partner, sometimes at the expense of their own well-being. There may be a tendency to adapt to the faster pace of the younger partner, even when it causes emotional or physical exhaustion. However, this can lead to feelings of resentment, burnout, and even bitterness, as the older man may begin to feel that his own needs are being neglected or overlooked. Being able to communicate openly about one's limitations, whether physical, emotional, or mental, is essential in creating a balanced, mutually respectful relationship. When both partners are aware of each other's boundaries and capabilities, it fosters a sense of trust and compassion that strengthens the bond. The older man must understand that he does not need to compromise his own needs in order to meet the expectations of his younger partner. Instead, communication becomes the key to ensuring that both partners are fully seen and understood in the relationship. Clear communication is the foundation upon which a relationship, regardless of age, can thrive. It allows both partners to feel heard, valued, and emotionally connected, ensuring that both are actively participating in the shared journey of love and companionship. In a relationship where open dialogue is prioritized, both individuals can express themselves without fear of judgment or dismissal. This not only deepens intimacy but also creates a safe, supportive space where both people can grow together, both as individuals and as a couple. In the long run, a relationship built on honest communication will be one that endures, weathering the challenges of life with strength, respect, and understanding. The third essential thing that older men in romantic relationships must understand is the profound value of patience and the importance of accepting the natural changes that time inevitably brings. As the years pass, both the body and the mind undergo transformations that directly impact every aspect of life, including relationships. For elderly couples, particularly, coming to terms with the fact that life's pace has slowed down and that the vibrant energy of youth has given way to a more reflective phase is crucial to maintaining harmony. Many older men may struggle with the frustrations that arise from physical limitations, which can affect everything from intimacy to day-to-day activities. These challenges, though often difficult, are a natural part of the aging process. However, embracing this reality requires a level of patience that is not only necessary but essential for the health of the relationship. It's important to adjust expectations, allowing for a slower, more deliberate pace that accommodates the changes each partner is experiencing. When both individuals acknowledge that this new phase of life is one to be embraced, rather than resisted, the relationship can continue to flourish, free from the pressure to maintain the same vigor and pace that existed in the past. Patience becomes even more significant when older men find themselves in relationships with younger women. These relationships often carry additional layers of complexity, largely due to the generational differences and varying life stages between the partners. The younger woman, for example, may be in a phase of self-discovery, still exploring her own ambitions, values, and aspirations. In contrast, the older man has already passed through many of those stages, having gained wisdom and experience along the way. While the older man may long for a deeper connection or may wish to move the relationship along faster, trying to force these changes or speed up the natural progression of the relationship can lead to frustration and emotional strain for both parties. Impatience, in this case, can erode the very foundation of the connection, making both individuals feel misunderstood or disconnected. The key, in this case, is to respect the other person's journey and timeline. It's important to allow the relationship to unfold naturally, taking the time to understand each other's needs, goals, and perspectives. By fostering an environment of mutual respect and allowing for the organic evolution of the bond, both individuals can feel more secure and satisfied as the relationship deepens. Patience here is not simply a virtue, it's the very glue that can hold the relationship together through any challenges that may arise. Acceptance, too, is vital to sustaining any relationship, especially at this stage in life. Older men must recognize and accept that dynamics naturally shift as both partners age. The body, once youthful and full of energy, will change, and those changes will affect not just physical capabilities but emotional and psychological ones as well. To maintain harmony and avoid unnecessary frustration, it is critical to accept both your own transformations and those of your partner. Instead of fighting against these changes, embrace them as part of the journey, realizing that true love is not about clinging to a past version of the relationship, but about evolving together in ways that honor the present moment. This shift in perspective is not always easy, but it is an essential part of growing old together with grace and dignity. In any lasting relationship, especially those in the later years, the foundation must be built on mutual respect, understanding, and deep affection, not on the physical attributes or the energetic pace of younger years. It's about cherishing the qualities that truly matter: companionship, partnership, and the deep bond of friendship that holds the relationship steady through life's inevitable ups and downs. These are the pillars of enduring love, and they are what will continue to sustain the relationship as time moves forward. Ultimately, it's the combination of patience, acceptance, and mutual respect that allows relationships to thrive even in later years. By embracing the changes that come with aging, by allowing the relationship to evolve naturally, and by cherishing the qualities that truly make a connection strong, older men can build relationships that are not only enduring but deeply fulfilling. The fourth vital aspect that older men must consider in romantic relationships is the importance of keeping intimacy alive, even as time marches on and life's natural challenges unfold. As the years go by, many couples may find that the kind of intimacy they shared in the past has evolved, and this transformation can be both beautiful and deeply meaningful. For elderly couples, intimacy is often no longer defined by the intense physical attraction or passion that marked the early days of the relationship, but rather by a deep emotional connection and a strong sense of companionship. As both the body and mind change, intimacy begins to take on new forms, and it is these more subtle, emotional exchanges that become the bedrock of the relationship. Touch, affection, and moments of shared closeness become far more valuable, and the role of these small gestures cannot be underestimated. A simple hug, a lingering kiss, or a shared moment of quiet connection can speak volumes, reaffirming the bond that has been nurtured over years. These intimate gestures help reignite the spark in the relationship, often preventing it from falling into a mundane or routine existence. For many older couples, it's easy to fall into the mindset that the romantic phase of life has already passed, especially when physical vitality has waned. But this is a misconception. It is precisely these small, affectionate moments that keep a relationship alive and flourishing, offering a sense of security, warmth, and comfort that is invaluable in later years. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. When older men are in relationships with younger women, intimacy can become even more delicate and nuanced. There is often a subtle pressure, whether external or internal, to maintain a certain level of physical vigor or to meet the youthful expectations of the younger partner. This pressure can sometimes create a disconnect, as the older man may feel the need to prove himself or live up to ideals of youth and energy that no longer reflect his true self. However, it's essential to understand that intimacy is not merely about the physical connection. The foundation of a healthy and lasting relationship goes far beyond appearances or youthful energy. It is rooted in emotional connection, mutual respect, and genuine care for one another's thoughts, feelings, and needs. Older men who invest in deep emotional intimacy, who listen intently to their partners, and who express genuine affection, often find that their relationships are not only more satisfying but also far more resilient in the face of challenges. Physical intimacy may ebb and flow, but emotional intimacy, built on trust, attention, and understanding, remains constant. Rather than trying to meet physical expectations or prove one's vitality, the key to maintaining a thriving relationship is to nurture the emotional bond and cultivate a sense of security and closeness that transcends the physical. In these relationships, it is the emotional connection that truly strengthens the bond and solidifies the partnership. At this stage in life, intimacy should be seen as a bridge that spans the past and the present of the relationship, enriching it in ways that allow both partners to feel deeply connected and appreciated. It doesn't matter whether the couple has been together for decades or whether the older man is starting a relationship with someone much younger. Intimacy is crucial for both. The focus must always remain on creating meaningful moments that reinforce the bond and strengthen the relationship. These moments can be as simple as long, intimate conversations about life's lessons, shared dreams, and personal reflections. They can also include engaging in activities that both partners enjoy, whether it's taking walks together, cooking meals, or watching favorite shows. The important thing is to continually invest time and energy into the relationship, not by grand gestures or lavish displays of affection, but by creating small, shared experiences that are rich in meaning and connection. Intimacy in later years is about so much more than just the physical closeness of the past. It is about embracing the depth and complexity that comes with long-term partnership. It's about recognizing that life changes, bodies change, but love does not have to fade or diminish with age. In fact, love that is rooted in deep emotional intimacy often grows stronger as the years pass. It is these emotional connections that form the heart of a relationship and keep it grounded, even in times of difficulty or uncertainty. The ability to communicate, to share feelings openly, and to support one another through life's challenges is what keeps the relationship vibrant and alive. Intimacy, at any stage in life, is about creating an environment where both partners feel seen, valued, and appreciated. In the later years of a relationship, this becomes even more important, as the pressures of daily life begin to lessen and the focus shifts from the external to the internal. Older men must remember that the strength of the relationship lies not in external appearances or physical prowess, but in the depth of their emotional connection. A relationship that is built on affection, understanding, and shared experiences can withstand the passage of time, and those intimate moments, whether big or small, are what nourish and sustain it. Whether with a longtime partner or a younger companion, the key to intimacy at this stage is not to forget the importance of nurturing the emotional closeness that has always been the foundation of the relationship. By investing in small, daily acts of love, attention, and care, couples can maintain the bond that has held them together for years, and continue to grow together in new and meaningful ways. Intimacy, in its many forms, is the quiet strength that holds the relationship steady, allowing it to endure through life's changes and providing a deep well of connection and fulfillment that both partners can draw from. It is this emotional intimacy, more than anything else, that becomes the cornerstone of a truly lasting and harmonious relationship in the later years. The fifth essential consideration for older men in romantic relationships is the need to emotionally reinvent themselves. As the years accumulate, it is all too common for people to slip into predictable routines, gradually allowing the relationship to lose its spark. For many elderly couples, this sense of stagnation can settle in, where life begins to feel like a monotonous repetition, with each day blending into the next without the excitement of new experiences. It's important for older men to recognize that, in order to keep the relationship thriving, they must be willing to breathe new life into it through intentional emotional growth and reinvention. This requires a conscious effort to continue nurturing the bond, seeking out ways to reawaken the connection and prevent it from slipping into a comfortable, yet unfulfilling, routine. Whether it's by exploring new hobbies together, traveling to unfamiliar destinations, or rediscovering long-forgotten passions, older men need to take proactive steps to keep the emotional landscape of their relationship dynamic and engaging. These shared experiences and adventures can inject a sense of novelty and excitement into the relationship, helping to reignite the connection and foster deeper intimacy. By embracing these opportunities, they can show their partner that the journey of growth and discovery doesn't end with age. It continues as long as both individuals are committed to the process. For those older men who are in relationships with younger women, emotional reinvention becomes even more crucial. The age difference can often create a sense of pressure, where the older man may feel compelled to mold himself to fit the expectations or interests of his younger partner. This can lead to unnecessary strain, as the man may feel as though he must compete with the youth and vitality of his partner, attempting to keep up with her pace or interests. However, the true strength of the relationship lies not in trying to mirror youth, but in embracing the wisdom and maturity that come with age. The older man should focus on finding fulfillment in his own life experiences and accomplishments, celebrating the unique perspective he brings to the relationship. Emotional growth doesn't cease with age. Rather, it becomes an ongoing journey, one that allows the older partner to bring depth, insight, and understanding into the relationship. Rather than competing with his partner's youthful energy, the older man should recognize that his life's experiences are valuable and can be woven into the fabric of the relationship, creating a richer, more nuanced connection. This journey of emotional reinvention is not only about personal growth, but also about adapting to the evolving nature of the relationship itself. Relationships, like individuals, change over time. What worked in the beginning of a relationship may no longer resonate as time passes, and that's perfectly natural. Emotional reinvention involves recognizing that the dynamics of the relationship will shift, and being open to those changes with grace and optimism. The willingness to adapt, to learn new ways of relating, and to grow alongside each other strengthens the bond and ensures that the relationship remains vibrant. Accepting that things may not always be the same as they once were, whether due to physical changes, evolving interests, or life stages, becomes a key component of maintaining a healthy relationship in later years. Embracing these transformations, rather than resisting them, allows both partners to experience the beauty of reinvention, to continuously deepen their connection, and to remain invested in each other's happiness. Emotional reinvention also provides the opportunity to break free from old patterns that may no longer serve the relationship. As time progresses, individuals can develop new insights about themselves and their partner, and by sharing these insights, they can cultivate a renewed sense of love and partnership. The willingness to leave behind the old dynamics that have become stale or repetitive can be an act of deep emotional liberation, allowing both partners to create a fresh, exciting chapter together. By embracing change, both partners can find ways to live together with enthusiasm, passion, and joy, leaving behind any outdated expectations and making room for new and fulfilling experiences. This emotional reinvention is a process that demands effort, but it's one that ultimately strengthens the relationship, bringing renewed vitality, connection, and a sense of shared purpose. It offers an opportunity to rediscover the magic of the partnership, to fall in love all over again, and to continue building a relationship that is both deep and meaningful. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. In the end, emotional reinvention is about embracing the fluidity of love and life. It is about recognizing that relationships, no matter how long they last, require active nurturing, attention, and evolution. As older men navigate the complexities of romance in later years, They must remember that they are never too old to grow emotionally, and that this growth is vital to the long-term success of the relationship. By embracing the beauty of change, adapting to life's challenges, and finding new ways to connect, they can create a thriving, joyful relationship that transcends age and becomes a lasting testament to the power of love. The sixth thing older men should understand in romantic relationships is that after a woman engages in oral sex, it's common for her to feel vulnerable and emotionally exposed. This moment of intimacy often transcends the physical act itself and touches on deeper emotional and psychological layers that many may not fully recognize or address. For many women, the experience is not just about physical pleasure, it's also about trust and emotional connection. After such an intimate act, a woman might feel a heightened sense of emotional exposure, as she has allowed herself to be incredibly vulnerable. It's important for the older man to be attuned to this vulnerability and respond with sensitivity, care, and respect. Recognizing the emotional significance of this moment can make all the difference in how both partners feel about the experience and the relationship moving forward. Small, thoughtful gestures following the act, such as holding her, caressing her gently, or offering sincere words of appreciation, can go a long way in making her feel valued and emotionally safe. These tender moments reaffirm the emotional bond between partners and demonstrate that intimacy is about more than just the physical connection. It's also about reinforcing trust, affection, and mutual respect. After all, these small but powerful acts of affection signal to her that the man truly values her as a person, beyond the physical aspects of their relationship. This helps to create a nurturing environment where emotional intimacy thrives, making the relationship more resilient and fulfilling. Additionally, older men need to be aware that their response to these moments can significantly influence the emotional connection with their partner. Many women, after engaging in oral sex, may seek some form of emotional feedback or validation. They want to know that the act was not only appreciated physically, but also that it strengthened the emotional bond between the couple. When this need for affirmation goes unmet, whether through neglect, indifference, or lack of verbal acknowledgement, it can create emotional distance. Over time, this emotional gap can erode trust and intimacy, gradually undermining the relationship. The absence of emotional feedback might make the woman feel neglected, unappreciated, or even disconnected from her partner, which can lead to feelings of resentment or insecurity. By offering appreciation, acknowledgement, and gentle affection after such intimate moments, the older man ensures that the emotional connection remains strong and that both partners continue to feel valued and loved. Finally, it's important to understand that these moments of vulnerability are not just about the sexual act itself. They are about the emotional exchange that occurs when a woman feels safe, respected, and cherished by her partner. The emotional bond that forms in these quiet, tender moments strengthens the relationship on a deeper level, creating a sense of harmony and balance. When the woman feels emotionally secure and her vulnerability is met with empathy and affection, it fosters a deeper sense of intimacy and connection. This, in turn, creates a more loving, supportive, and fulfilling relationship for both partners. Ultimately, by understanding and responding to these moments with compassion, respect, and attentiveness, the older man can help cultivate a relationship where emotional intimacy is valued just as much as physical connection. When both partners feel understood, cherished, and emotionally safe, the relationship can thrive in a way that goes beyond mere physical attraction, becoming a source of strength and mutual fulfillment. This deeper understanding of vulnerability and emotional exchange will not only enhance the quality of intimacy, but also promote a stronger, more balanced partnership that can endure the challenges of aging and time. So, what have you learned today? Relationships, especially as we age, require intentional effort, emotional maturity, and deep understanding. Whether you're in a relationship with a longtime partner or considering a new connection, remember the importance of emotional intimacy, communication, and staying true to yourself. What's one thing you've learned today that you will bring into your own life? Please share in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content that helps you live a fulfilling, vibrant life as you grow older.